Well, hey everyone, it's HeapCVA. Welcome back to my favorite game. And we are in the Ocean City mod by our good friend Mentor, who did the Mentor Fire Department mod. This one is that mod on steroids. I swear, he really knocked one out of the park with this mod. Do I know how old it is? No. But I'm impressed. Nonetheless, I just have to remember to get everybody to the station. And I found that having them go code makes them go faster. So we can get rolling. And I would have kind of loaded the station and then started recording, but We've gotten a couple of calls last couple times I've been doing that, so I didn't want to miss the calls. And if we go a little long, we go a little long. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen. I like that. I had to chuckle a little bit. See, we're already going.
Treat and remove.
And so I apologize if the come on, move your thing so I can get my guy out of here. There you go. Got a medical aid. Let's pay attention. Alright, we are in Station 1's area. Let's see if we can get an ambulance right up onto the sidewalk here. So they're there. I'll keep calling fire trucks. I think we're just about done. It's quite a feat to get everybody on. He's got this thing excellently well. Wow, I almost can't talk. The organization is awesome. I had the thing crash on me, but I believe it was my fault. So I have no issues with that. You know, and remember, we're trying to force a game that's got some age on it to do some things it was never made to do. So I just kind of expect there to be issues once in a while. Unfortunately, the ambulance was coming from off the map, so response times are going to take a little bit. But there he is right there. You know what? That's good for me. Just unload. Get a bag. They're moaning. I don't want them to go, ah! That usually means that they're going to have a problem. Come on, folks. Get out of the way so I can get this guy to take care of him. Get the thing over here. Oh, he's not as bad as I thought he might be. So, this is only my second or third time playing this mod. A copy I had before was bad. That happens sometimes, especially depending on where you get it from. I'm sure some of you have had to go to Mega and download mods if you play this game, or the other one, which I can't remember the name of right now, and that one's even more difficult. And I understand some people worried about viruses and stuff like that. Took me a while to get a good copy that I considered clean, and as long as everything works, I mean, I love adding another one to the list. You know, I have enough now that it's quite a space in between videos of the same mod, with the exception of Boston, because of how badly I messed up the first go around. Send them off to the hospital, and a good job was done. I think I got a couple more rigs to send to the station, and then we gotta look because lights are on, and we just turn the lights off. No biggie. Whoops, missed him, I guess. There we go. All I remember is being so busy I wished I'd had a couple more stations. Alright, these guys are fighting over parking spaces. But they're good. Whatever it takes. There we go. The button was in a different place. I think I got them all. Alright, cool. Well, they're missing... oh, sorry. Forgot about him. That must have been the ambulance we ran. I don't think I have anybody left. Actually, I have Medic 4 right there. I feel embarrassed now because I said no big deal and I was wrong. The station layout is in this is pretty cool.
Of a circulatory collapse. Treat and take the victim away.
Alright, I'll just send the ambulance out of here. They're in the gas station. Hustle. Hustle, 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 hustle. It's kind of a toss-up between Station 4 and Station 1. I wonder who could have gotten there faster. It's right on the border, pretty much. I think the street splits the border. But that's okay. Alright, where'd the guy go? There he is. Let's get him a bag. Get him inside. At least the thing isn't on fire at the same time. Okay, patient over here. Get these guys inside. How's our patient? We'll have to wait just a little bit. No worries. But otherwise, I'm having a blast with this. Blew up a fire engine by accident the last time I played it. Not proud of that. Everybody lived, but the one firefighter absolutely would not get back on the fire engine. And I don't blame him. He must have been the closest to the gas explosion. And so even after the paramedics treated the firefighters, which if you haven't done that, you should give it a shot, absolutely would not go back on the pumper with the rest of the firefighters. So we just left him there. I mean, there's no phone number to call to get somebody to sit down and talk with him and talk him out of it. So it was just something I just played through on that. That fire did not want to go out. That was in the apartments over here. Yeah, in fact, it just happened to be over here. This was all on fire. Oh my God. And then this building here blew up, which, surprised me. And I know it surprised those firefighters. So I will tell you right now, number one, obviously, we are just in a fire and EMS mode. Number two is I did go into the XML, which is the language for the
Vehicle fire
commands.
Caused by technical
Hang
defect.
on.
Extinguish the fire and if necessary, treat all casualties and take them away.
Right in front of the station. So they have a pre-kick connect button on here, which I think is kind of cool, which means one guy grabs a line and extends. Don't get so close there, sport. You get knocked on your keister. It's just a cool thing. Now let's get one of these guys, and hopefully they get here quick. And we'll get these guys to pack up. They didn't get very far. I forgot what I was going to say before. It must not have been very important. I am in that mode most of the time. And one thing I got to say, tow trucks are very prompt.
No problem.
Wow. I caused one hell of a traffic jam on that fire too. So, and in fact, one car wouldn't move, and I got so irritated, I had the police go ahead and shoot him, which is not the right thing to do, but at that point, I'd had so many fires and stuff. I'd been playing for about 40 some odd minutes, and I was just in I was exhausted. So let's wake up a couple of police officers. And just to have the opportunity.
Medical emergency. Someone has suffered a severe heart attack. Treat and take the victim away.
Alright. Well, looks like we're in Station 1's area again. They're right on the street right there. I wonder what in the world is... Okay. That's right. We haven't done anything with these people yet. Because we got interrupted. That's okay. She's going to be better than good after this. Okay, load them up. Get them to the hospital. Guys pushing the gurney could move just a little slower. We were right across the street. Alright, let's pull up just a little bit. Get them set up. It's like some of the places I used to work, just ambulances passing each other going from one call to another. Here's one of the things you can see his hydrants, how he changed them. They're just little things that I really like. Again, I won't, not publicly anyway, point at any of the mods and say this one is my absolute favorite over anything else. They all have their things. And I'm not worried about it. So let's check the patient. Yeah, see that one's under half. So we'll have to wait on them. I'm trying to anyway. Oh, I was talking about XML. I did go in and modify slightly so that I was going to get plenty of calls in a given, let's say, 35-minute video, but I wouldn't be so overloaded that either it would crash the game or crash me, if you know what I mean. I've set it to be a little busier. Didn't get a chance to try it out before, so that you guys get to see it as well as I do. The numbers are almost back where they were when I downloaded it. So we'll see how this goes. Sometimes those numbers mean a lot in a game, and sometimes doesn't matter what numbers you pick, nothing really changes. So we'll have to wait and see. Alright, let's load this person up.
Roger.
Come on, guys. Get in the ambulance. There you go.
Yes.
And off we go. Alright, well, 4 calls. Not exactly knocking them dead this go around. For setting it to go be busier, this is not working the way I hoped it would. So all I can do is keep my fingers crossed that that won't last forever. It could be just a slow start and it'll hammer me flat. One thing I noticed in this game, and it's part of my traffic issue that I had an entire street of trucks that looked just like these guys. And I mean, they went right off the map. And it's hard.
A fire has been reported. Cause unknown. Extinguish all fires.
Alright, let's have a look at it. It's an unknown. It's in their yard, right in the corner. Engine 4 is right here. We go right here.
Roger.
We're close enough to a hydrant. It's a little guy fire engine. I kind of like it. And we got to do this, because if you push the wrong button, only one guy pulls the hose line. There we go. We've got a hydrant. We must have put that fire out already. I'll be darned. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong spot. They are doing a good job. Cool little engine. Like it a lot. I could think of a whole bunch of volunteer fire department mods I could make if I knew how to make mods that use engines like that. He does drive rather slow back to the station though. Not sure I know what that is. You know, you can change the speed of any vehicle in the game. There's a setting for the vehicle itself. Not something I'm going to fool with here. I'm just seeing that. One thing I do notice, and I kind of like it, and it was one of the things I was trying to do when I was creating the mod, was to flatten the terrain a little bit. But you can see a little bit of tearing. If you see in the upper left-hand corner, that's called tearing. Because he lowered...
Vehicle fire caused by a technical defect.
Right.
Extinguish the fire and if necessary, treat all casualties and take them away.
Station 4, terrible luck with cars catching fire, man. I like using the little fire engine. I'm gonna go right here.
Ten-4.
Knock this out really fast, hopefully. And we will bring him up in there. If somebody wants to connect,
Roger.
why aren't you connecting? There you go. You can... This is weird. There you go. Let's try again. Maybe he was on the wrong side of the pumper. Okay, that's interesting being at the front of the engine, but I will take whatever I can get. Okay, well, whatever it takes is what I'm happy with. We'll get the tow truck over there. These guys are good. I'm going to send them back. He drug that thing right across the street like he knew what he was doing. I think I recognize this engine used to be a foam vehicle or something in another mod. I really don't care, but I don't mind if I see vehicles. If anybody is used to this area here, that used to go under. And like I said, he did exactly what I was trying to do with the maps. He just got, obviously he has got the talent to get to the end of the deal. My attempts were mostly failures. I'm good at recoloring fire engines, but that's about it. And the instructions are a little over my head, especially now. I mean, there was probably a time when I had the mental capacity for that. My brain just isn't there anymore, especially after my head injury. I mean, and the fact that I can put together a sentence and talk to you guys is good enough for me. So, we're waiting for something else to happen. I can't believe this. This is making a liar out of me as far as making the rigs run or be busier. And I'll have to change those numbers again, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do them a little bit at a time. That way nothing goes crazy. But I went almost back to what it was stock and...
Fire cause not known. Prevent the fire from spreading and extinguish it.
Alright, we're right in the middle. Without even looking, I'm going to have these guys go. Alright, where's the fire hydrants? One right there, one right there. Just for giggles. And I want to see who gets it. Of course,
Roger.
Okay, man. Right in there. I can hear the other engine coming. Park them right there. And pull over.
Roger.
There you go. Okay, guys. Come to where the fire is.
Roger.
Well, we didn't take long to knock that one down. We're seeing fire, it's just not difficult fire. I remember when they were first doing the catch the hydrant thing with mods, and it was hanging up a lot as these guys tried to figure out the language that the game could understand. And so, and then I go and push the wrong button because I'm talking instead of paying attention to what I'm doing. So now I've got to let them do their thing because I already pushed the button. I have to apologize for that one. So, start all over again. Anyway, I'm sure glad they got this nailed. He has definitely got this nailed. You know, I'm glad I got a
A fire
working...
has been reported. Cause unknown. Extinguish all fires.
Alright, that's Engine 3's area anyway. A lot of fence fires. And just because I'm going to... This is a really bad place to have things go crazy. This part of it is very like some other maps that I like. And so keep your fingers crossed we get here in time to do something. And keep it from being a big slinger.
Roger.
I think I hear the other engine too. Man, that engine was right behind us. Okay, who's dragging a hose line?
Roger.
He's dragging a hose line. And he's dragging a hose line. Well, I'm going to bring him around back just in case. Nope, don't need him. Go home. Sorry, Engine 4. We did our best. I sent you home. You don't have to blow the siren. There we go. I don't know why that was activated. Alright. Anywho, put that fire out. Everybody's back on. Going back to the station. Driving as slow as possible. And I'm going to leave it alone. They're usually... I wind up dragging them off the street to go to a call anyway. They never get back to the station. So, we do have... hazmat unit that I hadn't paid attention to. Have put the ladder up. They do go for a hydrant connection. It needs a hydrant connection. I forgot the first time. I had a edge of the map structure fire and didn't grab a hydrant the first time I played it. And
Someone has suffered a stroke. Treat immediately and
it's got to
take the
be like
victim
right
away.
across the street from us somewhere, right there.
Roger. Ten-4.
Alright. Well, we get to him quick anyway. I'm hoping I can get a... This isn't the shot. I'd prefer to have a fire shot, but you got to take what you can get sometimes. We're at well, we're at 9. I don't know why it seems like we're going slower. We may be doing exactly what we meant to do. Of course, you can't see how the patient's doing when I bring all these down. So, a lot of EMS and a lot of small fires. You take what you can get. Let's go ahead and load him and get him off to the hospital. It's tough to play other games with this game still being fairly popular and relative. Plus, it takes me back to a better time when I was younger. I mean, pretty easy way to relive something without having to leave your house. So, I gotta like it. So, haven't really looked around. Looks like a whole lot more industry if you think of some of the other mods and how they've reorganized things. Wow. This is the base, or the left, and I'm going down. That street's still the same, but see, without the topography, everything is flat. And I'm you know, very happy that he figured out how to get the vehicles to understand that there's not a dip here anymore, or a bridge. That was something I could not get it to do. And so, pretty happy with that. He definitely moved a lot of stuff around. And like I said, it makes the mods playable over and over again, because there's just enough change everywhere you go to keep you busy. How can you hate that?
Fire caused by
Fire.
firework accident. Extinguish all fires.
He's saying my favorite words. All right, got my little fire engine here. What do we got going on? Bad day for bushes. We do have a hydrant. Good. Get turned around here. Lady, you're gonna get run over.
Go ahead.
Do that. That's interesting. She's just gonna stay there, I guess. Well, another easy one. So we'll load these guys up, send them back quarters. We've still got time. Alright, there goes the parade. Like I said, if he wants to drive slow, I really don't care. I don't think I've seen this building before. Or it's been dressed up a little differently. Like I said, with stuff in different places than it's ever been. Well, this is the same. And this, where I made it into construction. Great job. That's all I gotta say. Again and again and again, wherever you're from, whether mods you're playing, whether they're from, there's a little bit of tearing still, but we'll live with it. I absolutely don't know what that's from. I don't have any tearing in any other maps. It's not affecting my play, that's for sure. Don't have any problem with that. I would have to ask you guys, those of you that play this game, what's your favorite mod? So far, of all the ones you've been able to find downloads from, unless you've been around for a long time and got a good...
Medical emergency. Someone is suffering from shock. Treat and remove.
A good stable of downloads, which I have had and lost some over time. What do you feel is your favorite? You know, let me know. And if you're new to the game and you're wondering if it's worth buying, and I have no idea how much it costs now, it can't cost very much. If you were wondering if it's worth buying, that's an easy question. And other people will say the same thing, I'm sure. It is definitely worth getting a handle on
10-4.
and getting a copy of it. It's sold now as, like I have it, the 911 first responder. Unless you find somebody that actually has an old copy, the Emergency 4 name is not used anymore. I think Atari has it, or they had it when I bought it. And so you just never know. But it's definitely worth it. With the mods that are available, especially the ones that are... Hey, where are you going? What did I do? Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that.
Roger.
So... act like you didn't see that. Wow. Alright.
Roger.
I can't say that that looked like I meant to do that. That was ugly. And then he goes and tries to run over the guy to get another patient out of it.
Someone has suffered a stroke. Treat immediately and take the victim
Oh,
away.
right next to the one. Let's see, who's closer? I think this guy's closer. Alright, well, we know where he's at. We're going to park in the fire station. One thing about it, there is nothing extra. If you can't get it with what's available on the map, you're out of luck. Now, I don't think this game is one of those that shuts you down if it feels that you can't handle it. But you can't call mutual aid like I did in
Roger.
the mod from yesterday for Mayberry. Wonder if these guys, see, they're not even EMTs, so oh, this person's gonna be here for just a little bit, pretty sick. So
Attention! Fire! Caused
Yes,
by open flame.
sir.
Extinguish all fires.
I didn't click exactly on it. That is not a rip-in structure fire. I'm gonna send the other engine just to give them a call. It's right down the street from their station. Hopefully it's not some turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right thing. That's not the way I wanted you to go, partner. I want you to go. I just wanted him to get the hydrant. Two ought to get that. Looks like we got it. Well, every time you turn this game on is a different opportunity, whether to challenge you or run you ragged, or sometimes really not have that many calls at all. I mean, I think we had, that makes, that's 10. This guy should be ready to load. You know, and we seem to be able to get even 10 without trying hard
Someone
in
suicided
a
and threatening to
30
jump off a building.
days or a
Save
30
them.
minute. Now, what am I doing here? This is what I want, because I found out when I was playing a little while ago. Where was that medical aid? Because I don't think I sent the ambulance off. Okay, so now we can go back to what we were doing before. I used to arrest the jumpers. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I don't have a good answer for you. I just figured if they were willing to jump out a window, they needed to go see somebody, and you can't take them to the hospital in an ambulance. It doesn't work. So the only thing I could do is to figure out is let the police department take them somewhere. Then I thought, nah. Okay.
Roger. Roger.
Okay. Grab me a jump pad, if you will, please. I don't have to have the rescue come all the way out, which is nice. There you go. I guess she just didn't want to go down the stairs. That's the way I kind of look at it. So he'll pick that up. And get back on the rig.
Exploded gas.
Oh, here we
Extinguish
go.
all fires,
Now
and if
we're
necessary,
talking.
Treat all casualties and take them away.
All right. Well, I can see the bodies already. So, oh yeah, we did it this time. All right, Mr. Policeman. Oh, we're gonna stay here and get this done, that's for sure. All right, I need Station 4 in a big way. Keep your fingers crossed. Bring him right over there. Push him out. Have him drop that. And there's the hydrant there. Okay, Station 4, right down here. No, you can go right there, dude. Nothing for him to really do. What I'm going to do is run him over here. Bring him over here. And then this fireman here, go pick her up. Has he got something in his hands? Yeah. I don't know what I was waiting for, guys. I'm sorry. Where's the... Alright, that gets us inside. I don't know how far he can go. I'm going to drag one more engine into the fray here, because it looks like it kind of jumped up on us. Watch one thing I'm going to do here. Alright, got to get him to drop her. Why does it say lift? Why is it not giving me the put the patient down? Am I missing something? Oh my God. Well, that's gonna suck.
Roger.
This is freaking weird. Well, we'll wait. I got bigger things to do. No, dude, this house is on fire. I don't know where he's going. Not exactly getting a handle on it, are we? Well, there's a slinger for you if you ever saw one. So that's quite the deal right there. A lot of fire going on. Where is that? It takes, really? You had to drive all the way over there? He's having trouble. Well, and unfortunately, this guy is not going to let me drop this patient. So, as we watch this fire burn, and we will put it out eventually, as you can tell. I don't know where you're going. I asked you to come right over here. It's so easy. I think what we'll do is kind of fade off on this, knowing that we're doing the best we can. I don't know what he's doing in there, but it looks like he's burning up in the process. We'll try another guy. Maybe it's too hot. Yeah, it was just him. We'll let these guys do what they got to do. And I'll say, really appreciate you coming by and checking one of my videos out again. This is one of my favorite things to do. I'm working hard to put them on, as many on as I can, as often as I can. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment. I love replying to comments and people asking me questions or catching me in a mistake like I just had happen to me yesterday. It all counts at the end of the day. And just say thank you. And I'll continue doing hard work for everybody. Keep your fingers crossed. So at the end of the day, if you like what I'm doing, you like my videos, I'm working on getting stuff ready to do the live streams and stuff. So things are happening. I'm not sitting on my hands, not getting anything done. So that said, I hope you're having a good time, good day, good evening, wherever you are on the planet. Whether you're on the sunny side of the planet or the dark side of the planet. Again, thank you for coming by. If you like what I do enough, think about subscribing. I'm working hard for you, and with that said, I'll see you in the next video, and take care.